Okay, morning everyone. You will notice something a little bit different today, and that is I am sans bike. We're on feet today. I'm joined by Mr. Fernando from Brazil.
Hey guys.
And we are heading up there. So if you've ever been to Port de Pollença, you'll have seen the kind of mountains that kind of dominate the skyline around this area. Obviously you've got the ones and the area that leads up to the lighthouse, but then you've also got this ridge here, which is called Cavell Bernat. And after living here for a few months and looking up to it kind of every day thinking, can I walk up there? I decided to give it a go, and I did that a few months ago with Tom and Bryn, who followers of the channel will know. I didn't film it though, and it was actually one of the coolest and best things I've ever done. So today we are righting that wrong and we are heading up there. So how do you feel about it, Fernando?
Yeah, super excited. I'm also been living here for a while and just appreciating the mountains every morning. So it's pretty cool to join Sam and go up the mountains and see how's the view from there.
Yeah, so wish us luck. It's not a short walk. Hello, pussycats. Look, we got pussycats. Hello, babies. So I'm still reeling from a tragedy. This is genuinely true. All my cats got killed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I used to feed sorry, this is quite a somber note to start the video on. I used to feed 20 stray cats, and it was wonderful. And they're all gone, and they've been killed by someone. Terrible. Anyway, moving on from that, because I don't like to talk about it too much, because it makes me too sad. Anyway, so this is like a very long intro, but it's about a 5-kilometer walk, and you might think that's not too bad, but when you're up there, every meter is hard fought. There's a lot of elevation. It's not really even walking. You know, this is scrambling, as you'll see, and quite technical scrambling at that. And even in places we've got elements of rock climbing.
Yeah.
Free soloing.
Exciting.
I mean, you'd have to really fuck up to die, but it is a distinct possibility. So yeah, wish us luck. All right,
Let's go.
hoping this gives a good view. Okay, this is a bad choice. So we'll see lots of goats today. We'll see lots of goats today. Proper mountain goats. You'll see them, you'll think, how the fuck are they up here? So as you pick your way up, so I'm just vlogging, Fernando. It's a case of, you kind of have to find your own way. There's not a clear path. You just basically have to look out for the cairns, which are the little stacks of rock. They'll just be up in a little pyramid. And you just got to kind of aim for those and kind of pick your way as best you can. It doesn't take long until you're up and you've got spectacular views, but I can assure you they're going to get much, much better. So we're up at the first kind of checkpoint, the first kind of bit you got to aim for, which is a little bit of a ridge, kind of halfway up to the first peak. And yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, it's probably taken us about 15 minutes to get up here, and then probably another half an hour to get up there. Jolly good. Seen plenty of goats already. Whew. I feel like this bit's the hardest.
Yeah.
Hardest work.
It's proper. Yeah. From here.
We found a cave in there. It's where all the scary men live. But I think for the most part goats, judging by the I mean, probably about 5 billion pellets of goat shit around, so you gotta be careful. We've gone down a dead end.
We can go, yeah, I don't think we can go.
Okay.
But it could be like a passage to the rest.
I think let's just go off over this.
Yeah, here?
Yeah. There we go up there. Now it's
Thanks for everything. Super nice.
right. We're up the top of the hill, looking down on. So what have we got? So Port de Pollença over there, Pollença town over that way, Cala St Vincent down there. You've got the Formentor lighthouse over there. It's a bit cloudy today, but you won't be able to see it on here, but you can just make out a little notch of where it is. You've got the watchtower over there. It's beautiful. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. There's been quite a lot of rain here in Mallorca recently. I've been kind of waiting for the best day to do this. Hey, look at that bird up there. That must be a vulture. We've got a huge black vulture. Incredible. As I was saying, there's been a fair bit of rain here in Mallorca recently, and I was waiting for the kind of ideal day to come up here. Still a little bit of residual dampness on some of the rocks, so we're having to be a little bit careful, shuffling down on our backsides where necessary, because you don't want to make a mistake up here. And yeah, so we've just seen a vulture. I'm not sure if it was a black vulture, it looked a little bit smaller than that, but this area down here is called the Boca Valley. And it's one of the world's most popular bird watching sites because this is basically slap bang a migratory path for transient birds. So they'll come down here. Generally starting around spring, you'll get more. You've got a couple of types of vultures. You've got eagles, ospreys, the Eleanor's falcon, loads and loads of cool stuff. Don't think we'll see too much today, but I'll keep my eyes peeled for more vultures because up here is probably the best vantage point for it. During some of the kind of spring and autumn months down here, you'll have lots of birders set up with big kind of telescopes and all that kind of stuff, but they really want to be up here, but I don't think many of them have got it in their knees, sadly. Extreme. Yeah. Get out. when you're doing this hike, it can be tempting to kind of just, sorry, I've got Fernando doing a piss in the background, I'll turn around. Tempting to just try and follow the absolute top of the peak and the ridge line, which isn't always the best option because you can get to sections where it's kind of a drop off. So sometimes you've got to go down the easier bit, and that's the other thing. If you're a bit scared of heights, I mean, obviously this is not the best thing for you, but you can most of the time choose a slightly easier path a little bit further down. More so on this kind of Pollença side, because as you can see down that way, in some parts it's pretty much I think maybe a 200 meter or so drop down to the ocean. So you've got to be careful there, because I think it's bad news if you go down that way. Long way down. A little bit sketchy here. It's gonna, I think it's fine. It is quite, it is quite.
Last words, famous last words.
Yeah, you might want to go around. This is rock climbing.
Yeah. Very good.
If I were you,
Yeah.
I might consider going around.
Yeah?
Yeah. I just don't want to feel responsible.
No,
for
no, no, no. I'm just like, I can do it. Even if it takes me like 5 minutes,
Yeah.
I'll just go very slowly. Don't worry.
Just because this bit here is a bit of a drop.
It's okay. You want to go further?
You are going to fall, kind of head towards me. If you put your right foot down,
Yeah.
keep going, keep going, keep going. It's basically, the ground is about an inch beneath your foot. Yeah. Okay, that's a sheer drop down there. There's a sheer drop down there. There's a leap here. Yeah. Right, so I've kind of been, I think, picked one of the more technical lines along this bit. We've just been kind of skirting along that with, as I said earlier, you'd have to really fuck up to fall to your death, but it's quite scary.
Yeah.
I think when I did this last time, we went down a slightly easier route. But now, We go up again, up this way. I think maybe we'll move slightly away from the ridge and the edge at this point and kind of take it slightly easier. I want to get down in one piece. Fair play.
Just hold and throw yourself.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, that's pretty sketchy.
Maybe we should start going down then?
Yeah, we can. Basically, I think if we just... No, that's stupid. The thing is, where do we go down?
Yeah, here's the retreat that's all between the bushes.
Right, I think we go down here.
Huh?
I think we just basically go down this kind of little crack. I don't think it's that bad. Yeah, if you can kind of... Like, if you're in the crack,
Yeah.
if you fall, you just go down the crack.
Slow.
Okay, success. Just stop for a quick refueling. Very necessary if you're doing this to make sure you bring enough water and snacks. As I said earlier, it might be just like a 5k or so, but this is like a good few hours of serious exercise. So pack like you would for a 2 or a 3 hour ride. Yeah, got a little waffle. Oh. Now, which way? I think we go this way. I do seem to remember there being one section where it was proper climby, and I think this is it. In terms of like actual climbing, I mean, this is probably like, I don't know, in terms of grading, like a fucking 2A or a 3A or something. But when you've got a big fall, right, it's quite wet there, so maybe we avoid that bit. Maybe we go down there and then come up this way.
Let me follow you because I have zero technical skills. So you go that way?
Yeah. Just really try and keep that 4 points of contact. Make sure good handhold, and yeah, just don't move unless you're confident of where you're going. Okay, I think that's definitely the most
The highest one? No.
the most technical bit of climbing.
Yeah.
So when I said that there was a surprise, it's not because this is a premeditated kind of picnic or anything like that. I just forgot to tell you, if you look down here,
Yeah.
that's a huge, great big rock, opening in the rock. So it's a huge hole. We'll go through it in a second.
Ah, nice.
So it's called they call it the eye of the needle or something. It's that's what most of the time people walking up here are coming to see. It's this big opening.
Amazing.
So we'll see that in a second.
Where are you going?
I'm basically going round and up. So if you bring your left hand a little bit higher, that's it, get it on that. Only a 200-meter drop. Right, so I'll just go up over there. So this is what they call the eye of the needle, I've been led to believe. It's a huge, great big opening in the rocks. This was the surprise I had for Fernando, and by surprise, just something I forgot to tell him. He is up there, the little mountain goat. You can see there's a little plaque here in memory of someone, a keen hiker from the looks of things. I'm presuming this is just one of their favourite spots, I hope, rather than somewhere they tumbled off. But judging by the way Fernando's descending, it could be possible. Yeah, it's a big old way down there. See the stalagmites up there?
Yeah.
The stalactites.
If they come from above, they are stalactites.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I thought. And now that we've seen this, we can basically start making our descent back down into the Boca Valley. You can keep going all the way along, but I think we've had enough for one day. Start heading down?
Yeah, let's go.
Well, we're both in one piece.
Coffee and food.
Yeah, all right.
There we go.
Right. We'll go on and just see what's over at this corner, and then maybe we have to go back and down climb. Yeah, this is the way. Yeah. It is quite sketchy.
Okay.
It's basically one of those where I think you've just got to do a little leap. That's okay. Okay, that was not graceful, nor especially safe. Right, you might, I'm say, want to come around this way. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not.
Like no way to not do that.
Yeah.
That's how it gets.
You want to fall down there? You don't want to fall down there. Right, we are now off the main ridge and making our descent down into the Boca Valley. We're both in one piece. I don't want to jinx it, so I won't say anything else because we're still in.
Tiny bits to go down.
I don't think we're gonna plummet to our death here, but certainly broken ankles and broken legs are still on the menu, thankfully. So let's. I'll put the phone away. So we're basically down now, so we're just picking our way through a little path. We can see normal hikers and civilization. There you go, don't fall, Fernando. Oh, I nearly fell as well. Yeah, we're not out of the woods yet. But yeah, we're basically done. What were the stats you've got on your watch?
So up until now we've been walking, climbing for around 3 hours.
Yeah.
It was 500 meters of elevation and 4.5 kilometers from where we left. So yeah, still have bits and pieces to go. So I think it's going to be around 5k walking.
Yeah.
3.5 hours if you are good at climbing. Perhaps a bit more time if you're like a novice like me.
Yeah, I think you've got to have a little bit of like, if you are thinking about doing this, an honest conversation about, you know, how fit you are, because it is hard work, like what your feelings are about heights, because it is quite sketchy, and then also proper sensible shoes. Like, this is not something to be doing in flip-flops. Like, I mean, we've got technical trainers on, but like a hiking boot would be pretty good. Recommend wearing trousers. Even in this bit, you know, you've got lots of sharp little branches, but the rocks up there are razor sharp. So with that, plenty of water, plenty of food, and yeah, just if you need to take the easier line, do it. Don't fuck around and you know, do anything stupid. So yeah, hope you've enjoyed watching that. We're basically just going to walk back up that way now, back towards Port de Pollença, so that's probably 20 minutes or so, and we'll be back. I'll put up on the screen where you basically need to start this walk from, because it's a little bit out the way to find it. In terms of the route itself, you know, it's kind of make it up as you go along for the most part. There are cairns, which, as I said, are the kind of rock pyramids. They'll give you a good idea, but they're not perfect. So yeah, make it up, figure it out, have fun, and yeah, follow for more. Toodaloo. We walked up here, all the way along there, and then down beyond there.